Hi, this is Ashley Frederickson with TooeleTV. Today we're here with Brianna Lyman, who is Miss Tooele City for the year 2015. Hi, Brianna.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Cold, but good.
It's wonderful to be out here with you today at the fire department. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute of why we're here in front of the fire department of Tooele City. But first, let's talk and get to know you. Tell me, why did you compete for Miss Tooele City?
So I actually competed in 2012 when I was 16 years old, and I had such a fun experience, and I learned a lot about myself. And I didn't place that year, which is totally fine. And I decided that I wanted to get older, have more experience, and work harder and try again. So that's why I competed last year.
Great. And what did you do for your talent when you were performing?
I sang an Italian song. It's called Nina. And it's a beautiful song about going through hard times and then pushing through those hard times and living past that.
Did you choose that song for a specific reason?
I worked on the song in school. I'm a musical theater major, and my voice teacher helps me work with Italian songs every semester. And so I chose the song because I felt like it really showed off my voice, and I really liked the storyline of the piece and how it showed perseverance.
So how long have you been singing?
Since I was born, I came out screaming. My mom likes to tease me that I came out with jazz hands in the world, just ready to perform. And I started taking voice lessons when I was in 3rd grade, and I've been singing and performing ever since.
So what else have you performed? I think you mentioned a little bit earlier when we were talking that you've done plays or you've performed on stage before. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that.
The first show I was in was here in Tooele County, and I was in the Benson Gristmill production of Oklahoma when I was, I think, 8 or 9 maybe. And the last thing that I performed in, I was in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir Christmas concert, and I was a dancer, and it was so much fun.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the experiences you've had while being Miss Tooele City.
I've had a lot of really fun opportunities as Miss Tooele City. I especially liked the week of the 4th of July right after the pageant. We had all these really fun community events that we got to go to. I think the one that I will always remember is we had to judge a lot of car shows. And I, being a musical theater major and a little girly, I don't know cars very well. So I said, if there's a pink car, it's winning. And of course, both car shows that we went to, there was a pink car, and it won both times because it was pink, and that's what I decided. So being Miss Tooele City, there's a lot of really fun serious moments like going to the Veterans Memorial Hospital and working with the veterans, but there's also a lot of fun moments where we get to play with kids in the community and judge car shows and have a really good time.
Tell me, if you could give advice to a girl who wanted to compete in a pageant or who was considering it, would you encourage her to do so?
Oh, absolutely. If you even have the thought of competing in a pageant, I think that you should do it, because I believe that if there's something that you want to do and you feel strongly about it and you have a passion towards it, you need to go out and try it. And I think that when you dip your feet into the pool of pageants, you feel a lot more comfortable, you have a lot of fun with it. And so I would definitely encourage anyone who's even thinking or considering of competing in a pageant to do it, because it's an amazing experience where you learn a lot about yourself and your community.
What I love most about pageants is that they're so focused on education. I know that's so important. Mm-hmm. You mentioned that you're going to the University of Utah. What are you studying and what's your ambition for that?
I am in the musical theater program at the University of Utah. There's about 24 students in the sophomore class, and we focus on acting, singing, and dancing. And I do that all day, every day. And by the end of the 4 years, I'll have my Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. And my ambition and my goal with that is to be a performer. And then when I settle down and have a family, I would love to teach drama at a high school.
Okay, so one of the greatest parts about this pageant that I know is important to your heart is honoring those in the community. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about this year's upcoming theme.
So this year's upcoming theme is Heroes on the Home Front, and specifically the contestants have been asked to honor people that are emergency responders in the community. So for example, firemen, policemen, people that drive ambulances, people that work in emergency rooms. And through this process of honoring people in the community, the girls get to know the people, honor them on stage during the pageant, and they ask them their on-stage question. And I love this part of the pageant because I feel like it's the most important for the community. I actually look very fondly at the part where I got to honor my person in the community, because it was the part of the pageant that it wasn't about me. And I think that that's actually what's most important about pageants, is the community itself.
I fully agree. I think that pageants can be such a selfless, community-oriented thing. So we look forward to this upcoming pageant, which will be held on June 30th. If you would like to follow the pageant, you can follow us on Facebook at Miss Tooele City. And we look forward to seeing you at that pageant.